Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. And how are you? How is everyone doing? Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Why is it so dark in here? I have no light. There's no light to be found. Is that a little better? Whatever. How's everyone doing? Good morning, Sophia. Good morning, Sister Tracy. And good morning to all my people in great health. Thank you. Good morning and good health, Miss Tracy. And chat, wishing everyone prosperity and tantalizing Thursday. I like the prosperity part because the lotto is one point something million dollars. I don't believe that the Caribbean wins the lottery. And I don't know why that is, because these people love to gamble. But I don't think anyone in the Caribbean has won like a big mega or something. Has anybody ever heard of the Virgin Islands, because we're a part of America, territory ever winning the lottery? Do they just take our money and don't have us participating in the actual pool? Got a lot of questions, people. I have a lot of questions. Last night in group, we tried an experiment where we tried to see who was actually going to win the lottery psychically. So that was fun last night to be able to psychic. But the only problem is that when we do readings, we usually have feedback. And this was no feedback. So we all have to sit back and wait to see who was the most accurate. Oh, hold on a second. But we had a fun experiment doing it last night. And that's what group is all about. Book club, I mean, not group. That's what book club is all about, right? Just having the freedom to just, check into your crystal ball and see if you can figure something out. And so we tried the lottery. Let me tell you something. Everybody was all over the place. It was a woman. It was a man. It was this, that, and the third, right? Everybody was all over the place. So we're going to have to wait and see who wins it. It was a couple. It was a group. Like, everybody was all over the place. So, being psychic is hilarious sometimes. Seriously, it's hilarious. So we'll just wait and see. Who will win? Inquiring minds want to know, right, Shay? That's what I'm saying. We want to know. We want to know. My glasses are dirty. What did Beloved say? Good health, Tracy. It's time to burn out candles today. Yes. Yes. I'm also, for everyone that needs it, I also want to show you, I'll put in a video, a mint money candle. A mint money candle. So you can get some dried mint. If you're at the supermarket today, you can get some fresh mint. And if you get fresh mint, you can easily dry it very quickly in your stove. So I'm even going to show you something else. All right. And you need $1 bill, but I use fake money because I like to use fake money. I use this $100 fake money that Melissa gave me with her sugar daddy candles. And she gave out a red pen to write your note. And she gave out these dollar bills. Dollar bill, y'all, $100 bills. And I still have them. So I'll do mine, but I'll do it on video. And if you want to invest in getting some mint, they don't cost that much at the supermarket. Like, go ahead and invest. So much fun. Remember, this Leo moon is about change. It's about getting away from the very thing that could have led you to being stuck, right? It's about opening up and giving yourself the freedom to do you. All right? In a way where you didn't even think it could be possible. So this moon is about dreaming up the impossible. To dream. Oh, good morning. How are you, Elijah? Good. No. Okay. So, good morning, boys. Because if they're, good morning, boys. So I heard his grandfather say, did you talk to her? But I already retreated back. So he came and was like, good morning, What was I talking about? That could mean financial change. Yes. No. Listen, I want you to understand the Leo moon, right? If Michelle, look at the video I did on Leo moon magic. The one thing I didn't mention was money, right? The reason why I didn't mention money is because Leos have expectation of financial wealth. It's a little different, right? We have expectations of being okay, right? And when I studied what the Leo moon was about, the one thing that didn't come up was money. What came up was you. What do you want to do? What do you want to be? There's financial inheritance in a place that you want to be. Period. So start dreaming the impossible dream that you might have dreamt when you were 10, right? Did you dream of being, I can't even think of a good career. An actor. Let's try that. Did you dream of being an actor, right? This is the time to invest in becoming an actor. Like, fear is not allowed. This is the time to look at your support group and say to your support group, this is what I want to be. And I'm going to, start acting classes, right? Having a terrible time this morning. Like, just really like, I'm going to put the air conditioner on in a minute. I should just put it on. Do you understand what I mean? So don't think of in terms of just money. The reason why I'm going to show you the mint is because there's $1 billion lottery out there. Somebody wants to win that. That's the reason why I'm showing you the mint. But the candle magic is to make sure that you actualize your best and highest you. Please. August 7th. Yeah, Solista. Yeah, baby. I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. You got soul. You got soul. You know Leos have soul. I'm sorry, other signs. It's not against you. Nothing I say today is going to be about you or against you. It is just Leo season. Okay? And we love each other. Why am I sweating so? You know what? Could it be this thing? We love each other too much not to celebrate with one another, right? Y'all don't do that with other signs. Nope. Nope. No. A Leo goes, girl, August 7th. Hey, girl. That's what we do. Leos. You dreamt of being an actress, Joe? Aw. Text me. I'll tell you how to get in the door. I know all the tricks. And yes, passing your certificate, yes. But remember, don't think in terms of money, right? Stay out of Miss Shea, if you're an earth sign, what's your sign? The earth signs are annoying. Yeah, Tracy, money is the only thing I could think about. That's my happy place. You earth signs, come on. Come on, earth signs. Shay, are you earth? I think you're earth. Virgo. Didn't I tell you I can always Didn't I tell you? I can always tell my earth peoples. Tracy, the love of my life is money first. Then it's a relationship. And he has to have money. And she better come equipped being a director or something. That's earth. Y'all can't help yourselves. Mm-mm. Try as I might. This is a sign that I'm fighting. I put up the dukes. I'm fighting. I'm like, stop thinking in terms of money. Think in terms of expansion, right? Earth expands. What is earth about? The soil, the trees, the flowers. Um, all the good stuff out there in the earth. All that stuff. That's you. Y'all just see money. Earth is bigger than money. So think of terms of expansion, meaning your certificate will bring you the opportunity to meet more people. What's the certificate for? Let me help you out better. No, it's God, money, and financial stability. My God, you mentioned two things in the three things. Financial stability and money is the same thing. She goes, no, it's God, Tracy. And then money and financial stability. You can add money. You can absolutely add financial stability. How about that? Right? But understand with Leo energy, we believe it's already there. It's a part of the new direction that we're going into. We believe we're going to get financial security if we change jobs. Medical coding certificate. Okay, all right. So it could be about, I would tell you what you could consider now that now you told me that in terms of money and expansion. I would say that you could take the experience that you're getting right now and maybe open up a school for medical coding, right? And have the people take the certificate. So, do you see? That's expansion, right? That's what I'm trying to say. Mm-hmm. Everybody's cracking up. Do you understand? That's the expansion I'm talking about. Okay, got it. Got it. Yes. I like it like that. I like it like that. I like it like that. You got soul. You got soul. Because what we need to do, by the way, everyone, did I ever tell you about the purple brick road? We all got to get on the purple brick road. The purple brick road is each one teach one, right? That's the purple brick road. The yellow brick road is behaviors that doesn't work well with one another. Everyone is on the yellow brick road right now. Everyone. That Wizard of Oz shit. Each character cared only about themselves, right? Well, I wish I had a brain. I wish I had a heart, right? And so Dorothy was like, well, I got to go to the wizard because I'm trying to go home. I guess if he could help me to go home, maybe he can help you have a brain, right? So the concept was about getting on the purple brick road. But because they didn't understand that there was a purple brick road, each of them got together for their own individual reasons, right? Only to get to the end and find out the wizard is a fucking liar, right? Excuse my French, fucking liar. And then finding out that when they got scared, were they helping one another? No, they were pushing the other one in front. Like it was a nightmare, right? And then Dorothy says, how dare you? How dare you, right? That boldness is the purple brick road. Where you go, these are my friends. These are my friends. You don't treat my friends this way. Purple brick road. Until we found out that the wizard was a little guy with no heart, no brain, no compassion. You understand? But it took one person to stand up against the ideology that everyone is alone. Right? So what would have been nice, by the way, the next time somebody makes the black version of the yellow brick road, the Wiz, what would be nice is if the road back had become purple. Because that's when they realize we are better together. We are separate and apart as individuals. But together, we are massive, and we are capable, and we are strong. Ease on down the road. Ease on down the road. Oh, now my favorite version of the Wiz was the live version. I have that version, all the songs, I have that version on my phone. Ease on down the road. Ease on, yeah. Good, Celista, right. Jump is definitely a wizard. Definitely. Oh, good. Oh, good, Michelle. I mean, that's why I'm here every morning. Michelle goes, I'm learning to look at things differently from you. I'm learning from you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Money gonna take a little time. I got you, sweetie. I got you. Listen, I've got many earth signs. They make me slap them all day long. I'd be in readings and I'd be like, what are you doing? So don't worry. Oh, by the way, call me for your own personal reading. Let me see the banner. I have this. I don't know why I'm sweating this. I think it's this. I really want to take it off. Does anybody care if I... Oh, I can't take it. I feel like I'm going through menopause and I'm well past menopause. I'm just going to show up in my bra. I don't care anymore. I don't care. All right. I don't care anymore. Oh, it's good to be in my age. We don't care. Are my nipples showing? Yeah, my nipples are showing. All right. We don't want my nipples to show, so let's put a camouflage over my nipples. Oh my God, it's just embarrassing. I don't even know why I wore that this morning. It's like for the beach or something. All right. Did that help? Yes. Okay. I just don't want you to look at my nipples. Okay. All right. It is what it is. It is what it is, people. I don't want to wear clothes. It's 90 degrees. Guys, isn't it a heat wave where you're at? It's not coming out right. All right. Okay. It's actually making it look worse. All right. Hold on a second. Oh my God. All right. All right. That's a little better. Oh, ciao. I don't want to look like a porn star here. That would be, it's over here. That would be against the grain. Just using tissue paper, that's all. All right. Can't. It's what happens when you take your clothes off. All right. All right. Whew. All right. Don't comment. That thing is so hot. Why did I put it on this morning? We're in a heat wave. Oh my God, I can't take it. See, Jewel, it's a heat wave. We have to do these videos in bathing suits and bras for a while. Good morning, Al Williams. Checking in late. I hope I didn't miss much. No, you didn't. Red Rose. I'm totally ashamed of myself. I'm ashamed of myself. All right. I agree. We have no problem attracting or manifesting money, but I always have to rescue people with financial emergency. These poor people have money habits. I don't know what the fuck you're doing, rescuing people that have poor money habits. Who are you rescuing, Lisa D? Who are you rescuing? What is that? Is that your job? Or are you rescuing people with their own finances? Because if you're rescuing people with their own finances, stop. Stop. Learn from me. People don't appreciate you when you just give them. Right? So stop. If it's your own money. If you're working for a bank and you're rescuing people with poor financial habits, all right. But if you're doing it with your own money, I have to say stop. Stop. There's no value in constantly rescuing people, because what happens is they're always going to wind up doing and acting the way that they're acting because you're always going to be their bank. So, no is a whole sentence. Can you? No. Or the next time you give, you have to say, this is your last time. I can't keep doing this. Really? Really? I wonder it's because you shouldn't be cooking. Because I get that sometimes too. Like I might want soup in August, and it's like I shouldn't be making soup, right? Because it's just ridiculous. What did Jules say? I need you in my life as attracting money is a concern. Draw the line, Miss Shay. Yes. No, with no explanations. Right. Right. We don't give explanations anymore. No, because no, just no. Yes, I had to stop giving someone money. I had to put my foot down, right? Because they're just taking advantage of you. Oh, Terica, no, no, no. Nobody can buy the candles right now. They're actually being delivered melted. The candles are being delivered melted. So we're going to hold back on the candles until September. It is not worth it. I don't want you to get disappointed. The batch that I saw was 6 candles, and she couldn't even find the wick. She sent me pictures. She couldn't even find the wick. She's like, Tracy, look. And I was like, oh my God. So, and even her, I was like, let's wait till September, you know. So this taught me a lesson, right? That maybe the candle influence needs to be from September to June, and let the summer months do something else. But I am gonna sell herbs, right? So all kinds of herbs, protective herbs, old ropener herbs, CHANGO herbs. I want to sell some oils, but I got to get the containers in from Amazon. And oh my God, Amazon has been taking forever to deliver to me. So we'll sell other things. All right. All right. I mean, I don't want to, you still have to limit what you do with everyone. You still have to limit. You still have to say, this is going to be the last time, Mom. I mean, I had to do it with my mom now that I'm thinking about it. I was a young girl, a young girl. And I didn't know, but my mom kept asking my husband for money. And nobody told me. Like, my husband didn't tell me. My mom didn't tell me. They were like having this secret thing with him giving her money. And then one day, him and I had an argument. And he brings up my mother and tell your mother stop borrowing money from me. And I was like, what are you talking about? It was one of those things where I guess he got tired of it. He couldn't say anything to her, right? Because he was young. But he was holding on to it. So he trumped me during an argument when he just could have said, I'm knee deep, in doodle crap with your mother, right? But I'm going to blame the youth side of him. But when he told me, I was like, what? I was like, what do you mean my mom borrows money from, like, what are you talking about? So I had to have a conversation with my own mom, and you can't understand how difficult that is. But I had to stand my ground because it was putting my husband's nerves in a whole nother. I was like, you cannot. I said, he has been instructed to never give you money. I said, if you want money, you have to talk to me. Well, I didn't realize who my mother was to me. Do you know from that point on, she has never asked me for money, ever. She did not want the authority over her as a daughter, but she can go to my husband. Does that make sense? It doesn't. None of it makes sense. She never asked me for money after that. Mm-mm. I thought that was sad, you know, but it is what it is. I never had to give money after that. I'd be more. Yeah, it's a respect thing. It's absolutely a respect thing. And my stupid husband, but I'm not blaming him, right? We were both young. I never had financial issues with my ex-husband. So we might have been, I got married at 21 and we might have been 22. Never having a single financial issue with my ex-husband from jump. Like he just always kept a really good job. Or in the beginning, when we first got married, he had 2 jobs, which I didn't like. But ultimately, he's always kept really good jobs. So we never really had financial money. The rent was cheap. We didn't have bills back then. There was no such thing as credit cards, right? So we always had excess money in the bank. Always. I wasn't a big shopper. right? He wasn't a big shopper, so she knew we had money, but to just go to my ex-husband, at the time was my husband, it's not right. She never asked me again. Oh well. So be more. Did you ever get your luggage? Yes, Lisa D. You have to focus on no, because it doesn't feel good. And I can also tell you that whoever you're giving money to, you don't get it back. It would be different if you actually got the money back. You don't get it back. So you're being taken advantage of. Be more. Learn to say no. That's where we're at today. Learning to say no to people that take advantage of us financially. Oh no, I became a big shopper later. I'm talking about in my young 20s. I wasn't a big shopper. Mm-mm. Later, you know, Leos, much later. Yeah, not right away. Yes, I got my luggage on Monday. Everything was there. Good. I didn't expect everything to not be there. I don't think anybody's rummaging through luggage at the airport to see what you got. Jewel. My, oh my God. Oh, this is exhausting. Jewel goes, my mom had my sister forge my name on my taxes, and the IRS got a hold of her, and she had to do a payment plan or go to jail because it's the forgery. Well, that's convoluted. That's between your mom, your sister, and you, and your taxes or their taxes, and your name was forged on your mom's taxes. Doesn't really matter. That is a whole lot of scamming by your mom. Yeah. Sophia's like, I think that's crossing the line. That's called criminal. Oh, everybody shocked you. I don't know. Like, what? What did your mama do? Look at everyone. We're really having some issues with you guys must be really Purple Brick Road people. I told my daughter this was the last time. If she needs more money, she can move here, period. No, I wouldn't tell her that. I would just stick to, this is the last time, sweetie. This is the last time. Okay? I mean, again, I had to say it to my son, and it put a rift in our relationship because he called me for $700, and I said no. No. And this is after I gave him and his wife a credit card that I said use for just emergencies, and they were using it monthly. This was after I gave him a cash gift for Christmas of $1,000. This was after I told my my daughter-in-law and my son, if they wanted to work for my sister, you know, this is the agency that you could go to work for my sister, and it was a win-win for everybody. And yet my daughter-in-law called me first, and then my son followed, and they were like, they're not paying enough. You know, this is what I make normally. And I was like, okay, I'll make up the difference. Right? The difference was like $50, right? I was like, oh, I could do that. I can make up the difference. But then my son called me with the same bullshit. So now I'm $100 in a hole, right? And then I somehow got confused, or maybe I didn't ask, how often do you get paid? So for 18 months or longer, for my son, I think it was for 2 years. And for my daughter-in-law, it was like 20 months. I was paying them $100 every week, and they were getting paid every other week. So technically, they were stealing from me every week and didn't tell me. And Spirit didn't tell me either. And so when I finally got the spiritual message, maybe I didn't want to hear the message, by the way, right? I don't want to know that people very close to me, and I called my daughter-in-law my child, right? People very close to me was stealing from me. It was hurtful when Spirit finally was like, you've been tricked. And so I took them out to dinner. And we had a lovely meal because I believe in eating. And I said, how often do you guys get paid? And because by this time, they're not thinking, they don't know where I'm going with this. And they go, oh, we get paid every week. I mean, every other week. They said, we get paid every other week. And I said, well, that's interesting because you two motherfuckers stole from me. And I said it just like that. You two motherfuckers stole from me. And they laughed. Oh, Tracy, you just so funny. I'm not laughing. If you get paid every 2 weeks, I was giving you both $100 every week. You stole from me and you didn't tell me. And you let me do it for 2 years. Mm-hmm. I was hurt behind that. I'm still hurt, I think, behind that. Mm-hmm. But that didn't end the relationship. What ended the relationship was when I came to the Caribbean, and life was just different for me out here. And I have to be really mindful of life being different here. I don't have anyone out here. And I thought this was something that my son would just understand. Why would I think that? Why would I think he would just understand when he is so used to being selfish and inconsiderate of my feelings, right? I'm sorry I'm sharing all of this with you. I think I'm just really upset with life right now. And so he texted me. And he was like, this long thing, I love you, blah, 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 blah. I want to keep the family together, blah, 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 blah. And as I'm reading this lengthy message, text message, I said to Spirit, I said, let this be genuine. Please don't let him ask for money. My heart was pounding because I needed a genuine message of love, right? Nope. Get to the bottom. And it's like, can I please have $700? This was just this past November. And I said, absolutely not. No. I did offer up an explanation, and I said, I'm alone here. I'm taking care of me from now on. And it caused a huge argument between us. Yep. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with the argument because guess what? I don't have anyone texting me, calling me for money, which he did often. I'm just being honest with everyone right now today. So, and we haven't talked since. So, but the argument got really bad. So Lisa, I agree. I mean, it's my child, but I think somewhere along the way, I had realized that my child was inconsiderate and selfish. I realized that I didn't want to look into, I didn't want to see it, but it was showing its wares since the money, right? Because now I'm looking at them, both of them. I'm looking at them twisted, right? I would go visit them and I'm side-eyeing my own son and his wife. I'm always like listening intently, just looking for the next scam, right? Because at this point, like, who are you? But it's okay. It's okay because you have to take a stand. You just have to take a stand. And, no is a whole sentence. And it doesn't matter if it's your mom. None of it matters anymore. Like, it's being taken advantage of. That's the more hurtful thing. Okay, you guys are all over the place. I'm not really understanding what everybody's saying. Yeah, I agree, Red Roses. Adult children can try you. Why? What is that? I know I have one and she's spoiled, and I'm kind of looking at my son like, what did I miss? Because if you meet my son, you're going to love him. Everyone says the same thing. You did a good job. You raised him well. It's just in the last couple of years, I feel like he's been acting spoiled or entitled, maybe entitled. And I'm like, did I do that in the last couple of years? I don't know. But the answer is no. No is a whole sentence. So I hear everyone sharing their whole experience, and I love that. But I do want you all to start looking at no is a whole sentence. No. Can I? No. You don't have to be mean, sweeties. It's never going to be about that. No is a whole sentence. And by the way, no is like putting a knife in somebody's back. No? If you just say no, you're going to be well hated. I promise you. People don't like the word no. They don't like that word. Come on, right? What's the first thing babies do? Is learn the word no. When you use the word no on a baby, she has a whole conniption fit. Like, you see babies, what do you mean no? And they throw temper tantrums. That experience that you're having is the same thing that happens to adults internally when you say no. God always gives you examples. My sister didn't talk to me for 7 years after I wouldn't sign a loan for her daughter. And after 7 years, I had to push for a conversation. Oh my God, a loan for her daughter? Oh my. Whew. There's a lot of stuff going on here today. That's a lot of stuff. I guess my honesty is bringing out everybody else's honesty. That's a lot. My 15-year-old spoiled and entitled, so I'm cutting her off and getting her only necessities. Abso-fucking-lutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Make sure she has shoes, clean underwear. You don't never have to buy a new outfit ever again. And if you do, find it in Goodwill. Oh, I would fix her. And make sure she is fed. The option to eat should always be on the table. You never take food off the table. Other than the phone is necessary, but I would really fix her and find some old flip phone. That's what I would do. This could be found anywhere. Thank you, Sandra Joe. I applaud your honesty, Miss Tracy, because I'm sitting here with my hand over my mouth, because if I say what I want to say, Sandra, we've talked about your Sagittarian mouth. Oh, God. I wouldn't even get over on my mom. I would never try to take from a person who would give me the world, let alone let my significant other do it. Mm-hmm. You guys are talking a lot, and I must be missing something. One sister let her say for her to send money every 2 weeks. I kept asking where the money was going. Oh, for groceries, and she needed PJs. That doesn't make sense. Oh, hi, Priestess Ifashe. I didn't even see you there, child. There's a conversation going on right now that I totally missed you coming in. Have not talked to my mom since 2020. She's never been there for me. Literally gave me up at birth, but drains me dry. Oh my God, are you serious? Oh, I'm so sorry. I truly sympathize with you and understand. I could use the sympathy, right? And I did not start this day looking for sympathy, but I don't know. I feel like today's a day for honest talk. Just honest talk. Like, I'm okay with honest talk. It's all right. Sandra Joe. Pause. Oh. Yeah, AB. That's it. I would give her, Terica, give her a government phone. Those are the best. Right at the corner on Brookhurst and La Ciena, right? Right at the corner. You know the dude. He's there every day. He's a little scruffy. It doesn't look 100% clean, that dude, right? God knows how much they're paying him an hour, right? Go get her a government phone. Mm-hmm. That would be the best. That would be the best. Yeah, sometimes it's good to release with honest talk. This was November of last year. I've been holding it in, and if you guys notice, nothing, listen, here's another good example. No one and nothing upsets my job. Notice that. I've been doing my job the whole time. Even though I'm alone in the Caribbean, even though my son isn't talking to me, his wife is backing my son, right? Right? I do my job every day. I still show up to take care of you. Purple Brick Road. Notice, I don't go around telling everyone I got emotional problems and this, that, and the third. No. One person does not break your spirit. A man that I'm sleeping with does not break my spirit. Intimate siblings do not break my spirit. My own child does not break my spirit. Purple Brick Road. When I tell you I'm on a purple brick road, I mean it. I stand on God. Purple Brick Road. Each one teach one. Each one be one. Carry someone. That's the purpose. The yellow brick road is a whole bunch of fucking liars and heartless people and bullshit. Bro, do whatever the fuck you want. It's not gonna happen on a purple brick road. So maybe you can't come in. Not you, anyone. Because purple brick road means I might be going through something, but if you call me for a reading, we're going to fix you. And you never have to know what I'm going through. We're going to fix you. We're going to do you. By the way, call me for your own personal reading. No. And I'll die on that. And I'm very proud of that, by the way. Very proud. I'm very proud that I barely tell you guys my business because you don't really need to fucking know. People like to get in your business, but you don't really need to know. But you do need to know that no matter what's going on in my life, it's never going to be about me. My show is about me, right? Don't mistake the difference, right? When I do this show, I make it all about me. My computer, my time, me, myself, and I. Me, myself, and I. Da, 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 da. But when you call me for a reading, we're going to get things cleared up. We're going to worry about you. Now, I might have some examples to tell you because my age bracket puts me in a place of a lot of examples. So I might go sit back, listen to this. And if I give you an example that takes up too much time, I expand the time. You never get cheated with me. Never. Yeah, Sophia, I think she might know that. Pull back a little bit. Pull back. I think we're at the point of what the fuck do I do now that I've spoiled her, right? That's like, she doesn't need to be told that, well, you did it. Yeah, fuck that. I know I did it. I'm watching what I did, right? I can see it. It's coming back in my face. I know what I did. But at this stage of the game, the buck stops here. And at any stage of the game, you are allowed to change your behaviors. So if she did spoil her child, it ain't happening anymore. And at 15, this is the time to stop the behaviors. At 15. Right? At 25, good luck. But at 15, the parent still has some semblance of control. Once somebody's entitled, it's hard to bring that back in, but she still has to bring it back in. It is a safe place. I love that you said that. It's a safe place. Let's see. Which is why my daughter hates the word no. How old is she, Lisa? My daughter hates the word no. Of course she does. Everyone hates the word no. No is a good, like, listen, no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Sing that around your children. Mom, what you doing? I'm practicing singing the word no. That's what I'm doing. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Fix them kids. Nope. Well, be more. Come on. That doesn't work nowadays. That's an old saying that doesn't work in an environment where every child feels entitled at 2 years old to have your phone. Not like this, those things don't work anymore. We have to figure out how to not raise entitled kids in a world, especially with African Americans, that didn't have just a generation ago. Just a generation ago, African Americans did not live in lovely homes. Think about it. As a totality. Think about it. Just a generation ago, you couldn't get the toys that you wanted for Christmas. So we're responding in a way where we want our kids to have based upon the others. Do you understand? So from the time they're born, we're giving them too much. Think about all the clothes that parents have with babies. from the time they're born. There's no such thing as hand-me-downs anymore. You can't even get hand-me-downs from a friend. You would be insulted. Do you see what I mean? So spoil the rod spirit, like, it doesn't work anymore because we're playing catch up with the others. I can afford this. I can do that. I can buy a Mercedes Benz because I make money. We're playing catch up. To look wealthy, to be wealthy, to actualize, and let everyone see I can do all of this. I can take care of my children on my own. You know what I mean? We're playing catch up. So we are accidentally spoiling our children, is what I'm trying to say. Exactly, Marie. I do hand-me-downs in my family. You might see it as a blessing. I would be really curious if your family sees it as a blessing, though, right? Right? I'm not saying that you shouldn't do hand-me-downs. I'm saying, is the recipient as blessed, right? Or does the recipient go, oh, thank you, Marie. Thank you. And be like, oh, just put that in the back of the closet. We'll wear it one day when she comes over. That's what I'm trying to say. Because we're playing catch up as a whole culture. I can afford my own clothes. I can afford a Mercedes. I don't need no man. I can afford a Mercedes CLA, Pastor Lamar Whitehead. I can afford a thick faux chain. Those chains aren't real, but I can afford it. I can look like I can afford it. Here you go, Celista. We want them to have what we didn't. Therefore, we overindulge. That's what I'm talking about. I agree. I think hand-me-downs are amazing. That's why there's no such thing as Salvation Army or Goodwill over here. But I did go into a thrift store over here. I vowed never to go in again. It was a room full of crappy shit, right? I know Goodwill, but that's why I shop at Goodwill. When my son first got married, because he's been married twice, my dress and the shoes came from Goodwill. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful dress. Came from Goodwill. Yeah. Hand-me-downs are awesome for children since they grow out everything so fast. I think the point that I'm trying to make, here we go. This is the point. Why are we buying so much clothes? That's the point of the hand-me-downs. Why are we buying so much that we have to hand it down? That's the overindulgence from jump in your house. But we can't help it. We're from a generation of not-haves. Did you have? No. Can you give? Yes, and I do. Right? I did it for my son. I did it for my grandson especially. Oh my God, the hardest thing in the world was to tell him no if we were in Walmart or the Bullseye. Because they see that store and they think toy section, toy section. It's hard. My youngest son hates no. He says I always say no. And tell him to get used to the word. How old is he? 6? Say, get used to it. It would be better to start teaching them to be financially smart. It's interesting that the other cultures have been promoting retail, resale, and it drifting as a social activity. I don't understand other cultures. I only see black Instagrammers that promote resale. What did you mean by that? It's interesting that the other cultures have been promoting retail, resale, and drifting as a social activity. Yeah, I see that, but I only see black girls doing it. There's this one girl, I can't remember her name. Actually, I haven't seen her lately. How come on my feed I'm getting people that I don't know? I don't see her lately. Why is that? I'm usually the one getting the hand-me-downs, and I'm like, yes, I'm saving coins, and my kids are covered. Exactly. Exactly. That's what if I got me a good hand-me-down, a good oshkosh bigosh, oh my God, that would just make me happy. A good coat, whew, a good coat, give it to me. I totally agree. Back in the day, our community was a village and helped each other. We should get back to that. We should get back to that. And could we get back to that? Right? A lot of people are always talking about, getting land, and Black people should all live on one land. Let me know how that works out for you. Because I've only seen land that was owned by a whole bunch of Blacks get destroyed by the others. Right? We should um, get back to that. We should, but maybe we could get back to. Okay, maybe I'll just come up with these things at the last minute. Maybe we should get back to that via social media, right? Buy Black. I love buying Black. That's hands down is what I'm going to be doing. Buy Black, buy Black, buy Black, blackity black, blackity blackity black, black, black. There's nothing out there that I need out there that others can help me with my hair or my skin or my teeth. There's a woman that I buy my toothpaste from. Her name is Agape on IG. Check her out. She's going to be shocked. Just say Tracy sent you. Let me just find her. Just say Agape. I want to. Oh, wow. See, that's what I'm talking about, Sandra. Agape. Oh, no. Oh, I just saw her feed last night. I'm really bad at this, guys. Maybe it's not Agape. Yes, it's Agape Key _. Agape, she's so cute, by the way. She is way too skinny. I didn't even notice how skinny she was. Agape Key _. All right, she has 25,000 followers. She doesn't need my help, but she sells this toothpaste. She's got some new products out, like kiwi whip body butter. I don't know what this happiness thing is. Oh, happiness toothpaste. I like her toothpaste. I didn't know she sells this happiness toothpaste. She says sells another toothpaste that I buy. I wonder if it's the same thing, just packaged different now. In any case, Agape Key _. Tell her Tracy sent you and you're looking at her products. She's going to be surprised. All right. Yeah. I don't care to buy name brand anymore. Name brand doesn't understand Black skin, Black hair. Name brand doesn't understand nail polish. Where's my nail polish? Get it from a Black woman on Instagram. Triple O or OOO polish. I don't buy anything unless it's Black now. If it's not Black, I don't need it. Unless it's food. But even if I could go to agriculture, which I can't go to agriculture because every Saturday I'm doing a book club. So without a car, I keep missing agriculture. All right. Let me do my job real quick. Oh, polish. Yes. Go to her. Yes. Just good nail polish. And she has gel too. She's good. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. It's 2 different colors. It's shimmery and plain. Oh, wow. Let me just get, okay, let's do my job. I am, yeah, but again, it's forgive your friends. And by the way, forgive me too. Forgive me for being honest about my personal situation, right? I only had to get past the hump to even talk about it, but it's been mortifying to watch my son be entitled. Mortifying. I thought I raised him better. And if you met him, you would love him. I raised that. So it's mortifying to see that he is feeling this entitled by the word no. But what part of I'm moving to the Caribbean by myself did him and his wife miss? Like, what did you guys miss? Right? Like, fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. What part of survival is for the fittest? I'm moving by myself. And by the way, I was moving to Washington to be close to them. And something triggered me. And I was like, don't move close. I didn't even know what it was. But let me tell you something. I listened to Spirit. And Spirit said, do not move to Washington. So, of course, I didn't pay any attention to Spirit. I was like, well, I don't have to go to where they live. I'll just go to Seattle. Spirit said, I'm going to show you something. And Spirit had to show me that they had promised to move to Washington, right? And to Seattle. And that's why I figured, okay, I'll find a place in Seattle. But remember, Seattle's very huge. So I kept asking them, when are you guys moving and where, right? And I didn't expect them to move for another year, right? That was my expectation. But I wanted to be in a vicinity of their desire, right? I didn't want to be more than 20 minutes away from them, right? Couldn't get that answer. I go to visit them. I hadn't made my decision to go to Caribbean, so I go to visit them over the summer. It was like the August before I made my decision. And I said, my son goes, oh, we're buying a house. And I was like, oh my God, that is so cool. What area? Think it's going to be in the Seattle area. And he says, right where they are. And I was like, how are you buying a house where you're at now? I'm moving to Seattle. And he goes, Mom, we could buy a house in Seattle too. And I'm thinking, boy, I know your finances. You borrow money from me. How the hell? To myself. I didn't say it to him. So I got to the house and I said to her, I figured I could get a good answer from her. And I said, so Brian tells me you guys are buying a house. And she goes, we are. And I said, in here? And she goes, yeah. And I said, you know, I'm moving to Seattle to be close to you guys. And she goes, oh, yeah, we're going to buy a house in Seattle. And that's when I was like, I'm being hoodwinked. Something's not right here. The writing on the wall is too clear. Spirit showed me. And that's when I was like, Tracey, do you? Do you? Do you? I didn't know what do me meant. So, of course, I sat on it and sat on it. I went back home. I sat on it. I rummaged it because that's what Leos do. We put it through our brains. We put it through our brains. And by January, by January, I was like, I just said to God, I was like, what if I go to the Caribbean? I said, what if I go for a month and if I find an apartment, then that's my answer. If I don't find an apartment, then I'll move to Seattle. I'll know I belong in Seattle. God made sure finding an apartment was effortless. I mean, effortless. And I knew, I was like, oh, this is it. Okay. So the structural changes had already begun. I didn't know how bad it was going to get. You know? But it's okay. It is what it is. Do you? Yes, I live by that. Yeah. And I'm not being selfishly do me, right? It's not about me. It's about you can't take advantage of me anymore. That's the do me. I live by that now too. I do me. Tracy, this is your second act. Enjoy and inspire. You are a glam mom, not a man. Don't call me a glam mom. Don't call me a glam mom. I am Dory. Dory. That's my name, Dory. Glam mom's for Nene. Ugh. Ugh. Dory. That's how my granddaughter says it. She puts a hard D on the door. Dory. It's not that hard, dear. Dory, like the fish. One day Ezra saw Finding Nemo, and he looks at me. He doesn't call me or anything. We meet up, and he looks at me and he goes, "I saw Finding Nemo." And I was like, "You did?" And he goes, and I realized it was the Dory. I was like, "Oh, you saw Dory?" He goes, "Mm-hmm." Oh, Tanisha Johnson says, "You remind me when I moved. I swear to God, God had hands on it because my pockets were slim." That's when you know spirit's all over that. No, no, no. I mean, I could speak to Ezra through his mother because Ezra has a different mom. But I figured if they're not talking to me, I don't know how to fight to speak to the grandkids. I don't know how to fight that. So I haven't spoke to my grandkids since November. My granddaughter since November. It is what it is. I know, Magic Love, but it is what it is. You know, they've got to write out. Listen, they have to write out their own ugly behaviors. Period. They've got to write out their own ugliness. And it's on them, right? It's on them. So, but trust and believe before it ended, I slammed the both of them. Trust and believe. If you're going to make me the villain, we're going to point out some things that I've been observing. So, I slammed both of them. I did. I'm not going to tell you what I told both of them, but they were not happy in the end because I slammed the fuck out of both of them. Yeah. So, no, I have not spoken to my granddaughter since November, and this too shall pass. They'll find their way to finding their way, whatever that looks like to them, right? We're in the middle of a COVID experience and we're all having a COVID moment, right? Mine was to stop financially taking care of my son, period. And if that caused a rift, oh fucking well. Oh fucking well. You selfish, entitled child. Your mama is out here alone, and all you could do is think about yourself. Well, all I could do is think about myself. All right. Thank you for that. And thank you all for sharing your stories. I guess we really needed that, right? All of us? I think so. All right. Let me do my job half naked, but just pretend like it's summertime. It's a heat wave. Like, don't look at me as if I'm wearing a bra, even though I pointed out to you. This is my YouTube correspondence job. I am the only and official YouTube correspondent for CNN. I tell you the story the way it needs to be told. Okay? 5 things to know for July 28th. Prisoner swap, Congress, Fed, drought, Facebook, and it's unofficially. No one asked me to do this job, but somebody's got to do it. Prisoner swap. The Biden administration has finally opened up and proposed a prisoner swap to secure the release of 2 Americans held by Russia. Brittany Griner, which apparently had a medical doctor's note for the amount of oil she had, and Paul Whelan. President Biden has offered to exchange Victor Bout, B-O-U-T, a convicted Russian arms trafficker serving a 25-year U.S. prison sentence. So there's a prison swap going on. All right. You know, I did the CHANGO candle for Brittany. I did it. So feel free to do it again, guys. Do your magic. Today's the day. Congress, Senator Majority Leader Chuck Schumer and Senator Joe Manchin on Wednesday announced a deal on an energy and health care bill, representing a breakthrough after more than a year of negotiations that have collapsed time and time again. I really don't give a fuck about these people. Interest rates, here we go. For the second month in a row, the Federal Reserve aggressively raised interest rates. Does anybody know what it was raised to? All right. I really don't give a fuck about the interest rates. It's bullshit. The drought, the extreme heat gripping parts of the U.S. in recent weeks is worsening drought conditions, causing devastating consequences, including heat-related deaths and damaging wildfires. Many southern states have been particularly impacted by the heat waves, including Texas, where vital water and lush fields are needed to sustain livestock. Texas cattle ranchers have been especially hit hard by drought, as dry land and triple-digit temperatures makes it difficult to maintain healthy cattle. As a result, ranchers are selling off animals at a startling pace not seen in more than a decade, foreshadowing troubling trends for consumer beef prices. We got to get off of beef anyway. This might be the universe telling us, go vegan, go vegetables, whatever. Meanwhile, an unrelenting heat wave will continue scorching the Northwest and parts of the South today, with more than 30 million people in the U.S. under various heat alerts. Facebook. Meta, Facebook's parent company, posted its first revenue drop since going public in 2012. Yes! 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 They have a revenue drop. Yes! 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 A sign Facebook is in decline. Fucking conglomerate, Facebook, your fucking Instagram. Oh, by the way, Instagram won't let me go live at all anymore. I gotta contact them. Maybe it's because I curse too much, but you know what? Fuck them. All right. No, really, fuck them. Like, fuck you, Instagram. Like, kiss my ass. I like her. All right. During the course of 3 months ending in June, this makes me so happy. I'm so glad I read the thing today. The company's profit fell 36%, more than a quarter. And that comes down to $6.7 billion. Yes. Yes. A huge reversal from the year prior when its profits doubled. The number of monthly active users on the Facebook app also declined slightly. Yes, I'm so happy. This comes a few weeks after Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg said, I hate him, said that the company would cut plans to hire engineers. They're firing people? Oh my God. This motherfucker makes so much money, so much fucking money, right? That he's going to be like, we can't keep the engineers. You make billions regardless. You and Jeff Bezos. I just want to, all right. Telling employees in a Q&A that this might be one of the worst turndowns that we've seen in recent history. Yes! Oh, God. You answered my prayers. Yes. Oh, I prayed for this moment. A moment in time. This makes me so happy. This might be the worst downturn that we've seen in recent history. Meta shares fell as much as 5% in after-hours trading Wednesday following the earnings report before rebounding somewhat. Oh, this was the best news ever. Facebook sucks. Facebook. Yes, they suck. He's not a nice guy. I've hated him since that damn movie, Social Media, or the Social Experiment, or the Social whatever. I've hated him since then. And I couldn't understand how he got to the top of the game the way he did. I hated him. I hated that he brought Instagram. I hated him. And hate is a whole word. And it can be used on someone like Mark Zuckerberg, whatever his name is. Oh, even the Kardashian clan was complaining about IG, the algorithms plus the changes are annoying. Oh, I wonder if I got caught up in some IG bullshit. Oh, maybe that's what happened. Because they did say they were making some changes. I wonder if they're fixing their site and can anybody else go live? I can't go live. In any case. Mm-hmm. He does. He does look like an alien to me too. Yeah. And he talks like an alien. So I really question, is he one of the evil aliens that came down to look human? I really see that. Zuckerberg, yeah. I really wonder that, right? Just because somebody's an alien don't mean they're coming to help you. They could come to destroy you. And I feel like he has a mix of human and alien inside of him. Right. It can't be the cursing. Right. I agree. I don't know what happened. I just woke up to, I literally cannot go live. Usually they give you options, but I just can't. I don't know if I care. Right. That's what they were saying, that it's looking more and more like TikTok. I know. Listen, the bottom line is Zuckerberg sucks. That's the bottom line. Sucks. All right, guys, I have done my job. So Lisa goes, that's because the Kardashians can't manipulate anymore. I agree. All right. I love you. I thank you for letting me rant this morning. I'm really surprised of what came out of my mouth today, but it's the Leo moon. Maybe the Leo moon helped me to be honest in my personal situation. I don't know, but I'm okay with being honest. And you guys, you helped me along, and I really thank you for letting me be honest, because then you all were honest. We really needed that session. All right, guys, I love you. Thank you for letting me take my shirt off. I love you. This is not OnlyFans. No, it's the heat wave. All right. Next stop, naked in the pool. Watch. No, I'm kidding. I needed this message today. Oh, you're welcome. Oh, MI. Thank you, Red Roses. Thank you. You guys are adorable. And we all need a moment of transparency. Yes, we do. Captain Jai, thank you. Tanisha. I know you're laughing at naked in the pool. It's going to get to that point, people. You know, white folks love to be naked in the pool. So if I see one do it, it's going down. Pink Lilyfield says she loves you all. All right, guys. Dashikis and bonnets next, okay? Bye. Oh, call me for your own personal reading. No. Text me for your own personal reading. Let's leave that one up.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go